Hello my friends, it's nice journey of HTML CSS interview questions with all of you. But I am observing that most of the people are not following my complete playlist, so they are having lots of doubts. So please follow the complete playlist of HTML CSS interview questions to get all your doubts resolved and be confident in each and every interview. Hey my friends, it's time to start with float property in CSS. So float property is used to place block elements on left or right side of its container, or we can place two div tags together on a single line using float property. Along with that, sometimes in a newspaper we are seeing that images is wrapped up around the text or the complete text is written around the images as vice versa. So there also float property is used. So whenever we are using float property, there are multiple values, but the three most important values are left, right or none. One thing to be noted down here, we don't have something called as center, or sometimes an interviewer will cross question you about center. So please be confirmed that there is nothing called as center in float property. Then we have something called as clear property. And what is that? That we will see in our example. Here the small example is given where we have two h1 tags and using float left and right, I just want to place these h1 tags on extreme left and right end of my page. Let's see how we can do that. Here we have two h1 tags with ID first and second, and our task is to place these h1 tags at extreme end of our page. So let's start with our exercise. I will apply first CSS to our first element. Here background color of red and float left. Then we will write CSS for our second element. Background color green this time. This background color is just for our view purpose, nothing related to our float concept. Yeah, let's have a look at our browser, what's happening. As per our expectation, first is coming at left point and second is coming at the right point. But if I will remove float right just for a time being, let's see what's happening. Now our first element is disturbing second element, which I really don't want. So for that purpose, I need to use clear property. Here I will write clear left. That means any element which is having float left will not disturb me. If I will write right here, then any element with float right will not disturb me. With this, our float left element will not disturb second element. Instead of float left, if I will write both, that means any element with float left right will not disturb me at all. With this, our float concept is very much clear, and with this small example we can explain the very important float concept to an interviewer. It's time to sum up this particular question, and let's meet in our next video tutorial. Thank you very much for now.